When it comes to rap, the flex never stops at platinum chains and iced-out watches. Nah. Real rap royalty also measures success in horsepower, carbon fiber, and 8-figure garage entries. So today, we're shifting gears with the top 10 most expensive cars owned by rappers in 2025. You probably have a few names in mind already, but buckle up, because your expectations are about to get lapped. So grab your popcorn, dim the lights, and enjoy the ride. Number 1. JayZ's Mayback Accelo. No surprises here. The Mayback Accelo is the undisputed king of rapper-owned flexmobiles, and Hove holds the crown. It takes more than a triple entendre and insane pen game to be arguably the king of hip-hop. You've got to embody the lifestyle too, and no one does it better than the billionaire rapper. One of one. Jet black, pure billionaire energy. The Accelo isn't just any type of car, it's an $8 million declaration of dominance. Originally built in 2004 as a high-speed testbed for Field's performance tires, the Accelo looks like it was designed by Darth Vader's personal stylist. Long, low, and menacing. This 5,800-pound land yacht houses a 5.9-liter twin-turbo V12 that pumps out 690 horsepower and 752 pound-feet of torque. A top speed of 218 miles per hour for something this massive. Pure villain behavior. The inside is equally ridiculous. It includes quilted leather, carbon fiber panels, piano black trim, and a cabin that feels more like a private jet than a car. Custom everything. Even the air in this thing smells expensive. JayZ was so proud of this ride that he name-dropped it in Lost One. And why not? When your garage flex is worth more than the GDP of a small island, you deserve to brag. Number 2. Flo Rida Gold-Wrapped Bugatti Veyron. Coming in hot at number 2 is Flo Rida's Gold-Wrapped Bugatti Veyron. Not a name you probably expected to see here, yet here we are. The ultimate go big or go home. Because when you've already got one of the fastest production cars in the world, the next logical step, you might ask, dip the whole thing in a 24-karat attitude if you're a Flo Rida. This isn't your average Veyron if such a thing even exists. Starting with a base price of around $1.7 million, Flo Rida took it to another level, throwing on a custom gold chrome wrap, upgraded wheels by Forgiato, and enough shine to reflect his entire discography. The total cost? A cool $2.7 million. Underneath the glitz is that iconic 8-liter W16 engine with 4 turbos pushing out 1,200 horsepower and blasting from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds. It's basically a missile with headlights. Inside, classic Bugatti luxury. Think leather, aluminum, and elegant simplicity. But let's be honest, nobody's looking inside when the outside looks like a trophy. Number 3. 50 Cent Lamborghini Mercielago. Up next is none other than Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, pulling in strong at number 3 with a Lamborghini Mercielago that's reportedly worth a smooth $2 million. And yes, that number isn't just from sticker shock. It's what happens when you blend Italian madness, limited edition tuning, and a whole lot of aftermarket flex. Originally priced around $400,000 when it dropped, the get-rich-or-die-trying rapper's Mercielago is anything but stock. Over the years, it's been fitted with custom paint, upgraded exhaust, and enough tweaks to turn it into a unicorn of the Lambo world. It's loud, aggressive, and unapologetically flashy, just like the man himself. Powered by a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12, the Mercielago makes 661 horsepower in the LP 674 Super Veloce trim, hitting 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds. But it's not just about numbers, it's the drama. Scissor doors, sharp body lines, and that low-slung stance that screams, "I made it out the hard way." And if you know 50, that man definitely made it out the hard way. I mean, this is the same person who survived 9 gunshots. It doesn't get harder than that, now does it? Inside the Mercielago is all leather, everything, carbon fiber, and interior that looks more like a fighter jet than a car. No cup holders when you're holding the crown. Fun fact, 50 Cent once literally loaded this Mercielago with $2 million in cold hard cash just for kicks. Yes, a trunk full of green in a machine built for speed. Who needs a bank when your car is the vault? Number 4. Post Malone McLaren Senna XP. At number 4, we've got Post Malone. Yes, the chart-dominating, face-tattooed rockstar rapper hybrid with a car that's as rare as his genre-blurring talent. The McLaren Senna XP, Master of Monaco. Valued at $1.7 million, this isn't just any hypercar. It's one of 3 experimental prototypes created by McLaren Beverly Hills to honor the legendary Ayrton Senna. Post's version of the Master of Monaco pays tribute to Senna's 6 wins at the iconic Monaco Grand Prix. And just like Posty's music, this car has flair. Red and white accents slash across its body. The Monaco flag is inscribed on the rear wing, and Senna's signature graces the door sill plate like a sacred autograph. It's a rolling tribute to one of F1's greatest, and it's got Malone's name on the title. Under the hood, a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine pushing out 789 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60, try 2.7 seconds. It's a raw, track-bed machine with no radio, no insulation, just noise, carbon fiber, and speed. Post reportedly put it up for sale at $1.7 million, but for a car this exclusive, that might have been a discount. Number 5. JayZ, Pagani Zonda Roadster. Sliding into the 5th spot is none other than Hove himself, again, with a $1.7 million Pagani Zonda Roadster. I can't promise this is the last time he will appear on this list because the man has an empire of cars in his garage, so stay tuned and keep your fingers crossed. During the filming of the Show Me What You Got video in 2006, Earnhardt Jr. and JayZ ended up on the Formula 1 track, but they weren't alone themselves. They shared the streets with the First Lady of IndyCar, Danica Patrick, driving a top-drop manual Pagani Zonda Roadster, and its owner was Mr. S. Carter. A car so rare, so raw, and so ridiculously fast. JayZ's Zonda Roadster is a celebration of excess in all the right ways. Crafted from carbon fiber and titanium, this beast is feather-light yet outrageously powerful. It's powered by a naturally aspirated 7.3-liter AMG Source V12 that delivers around 760 horsepower, no turbos, no hybrids, just raw mechanical rage and elegance. It reaches 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. And with the top down, every rev is a reminder that success is best measured in decibels and carbon weave. But the interior is where it truly gets exclusive. Step inside and you're greeted by hand-stitched leather upholstery, exposed carbon fiber panels, billet aluminum switchgear, and a center console that looks like it was crafted by Swiss watchmakers, analog dials with gold accents, a bespoke steering wheel, and quilted leather bucket seats. The Zonda is just a flex on a global scale, and we all know Hove brags differently. Number 6. Travis Scott, Mayback G650 Londlet. At number 6, we've got Travis Scott, rap's resident rager, rolling larger than life in the ultra-exclusive Mayback G650 Londlet, valued at $1.6 million, probably blasting Fiend through the speakers. This isn't just an SUV. Duh. I mean, look at the price tag. It's a flex on wheels. Only 99 of these beasts were ever made, and of course, LaFlame had to have one. Originally designed as the ultimate off-road limo, the G650 combines military-grade dominance with Maybach-level opulence. Under the hood, a monstrous 6-liter twin-turbo V12 from AMG delivering 621 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. It rides on portal axles, yes, like a monster truck, giving it towering ground clearance and insane aura. 0 to 60 seconds in just under 6 seconds. Wild when you consider this thing weighs more than some studio apartments. But it's the rear cabin that's the main event. Reclining executive seats, massage function, ventilation, electrochromic privacy glass, fold-out tray tables, and a champagne cooler, all under a retractable soft-top roof. Travis's version? Blacked-out exterior with plush white leather and diamond-quilted wool carpeting. He even used it as the backdrop for that viral Batman Halloween pic. Iconic. Number 7. Kanye West, McLaren SLR Sterling Moss. Coming in at number 7, we've got the legend himself, Kanye Omari West, behind the wheel of something rare and unconventional as his discography. The McLaren Sterling Moss, priced at a cool $1.5 million. One of McLaren's earliest street vehicles, the Mercedes-Benz McLaren SLR was undoubtedly a success. There's no way to characterize this collaboration between the two automakers than epic. Along with its more limited edition, considering everything the car had going for it, there was only one way to improve it further: design a homage model. Built as a tribute to racing legend Sir Sterling Moss, only 75 units of this speedster were ever produced. No roof, no windshield, just pure velocity and vibes. It's like driving a sculpture with an engine. And for Kanye, who's known for thinking way outside the box, it's a perfect match. Under the hood sits a 5.4-liter supercharged V8 pumping out 641 horsepower, good for 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds, and a top speed of 217 miles per hour. That's supercar speed with vintage racing aesthetics. The lightweight body is made almost entirely of carbon fiber, keeping things lean and mean. The interior, bare bones but beautiful. Minimalist leather seats, brushed aluminum trim, racing harnesses, and gauges that make you feel like you're lapping Le Mans, not cruising through Calabasas. There's no touchscreen, no infotainment system, Just the sound of air rushing past your ears, bugs entering your eyes if you're without goggles, and the V8's roar behind your head. Ye doesn't just buy cars, he buys statements, like everything he does. And the Sterling Moss is an open-top declaration that luxury, like music, doesn't always need to follow the rules. Number 8. Birdman, Mayback 62 Londlet. Is it a top 10 list without Birdman in there? We don't think so. At number 8, we've got Baby with the Mayback 62 Londlet valued at $1.4 million. We're talking about rap royalty who practically invented luxury stunting, so his weapon of choice isn't so surprising, so to speak. This is not just a Maybach or any Maybach for that matter. Think of it as a presidential suite with a twist. Yeah. The Londlet takes everything from the Mayback 62 and says, let's go bigger, longer, and flashier. The kicker? The rear roof retracts, turning the back seat into a first-class open-air lounge while the chauffeur stays sealed up front under the hardtop. Flex? Absolutely. Underneath the hood, it packs a 6-liter twin-turbocharged V12 pushing out 620 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. It floats from 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds, which might not be supercar fast, but let's be honest, this car isn't about speed. It's about presence, and presence Birdman has in abundance. Inside, it features reclining leather massage chairs, a champagne fridge, retractable privacy screens, piano lacquer wood trim, and enough legroom to host a full board meeting. You don't drive the 62 Londlet, you get driven in it while counting money and sipping something cold. This car is as over the top as its owner, and we wouldn't expect anything less from the original number 1 stunner. Number 9. Kanye West, Lamborghini Aventador. Psych! You thought the McLaren Sterling Moss was the last you'd see of Kanye? Y'all should know that the graduation rapper never carries last. Coming in hot at number 9 is none other than Ye and his all-black Lamborghini Aventador, a gift from his then-wife Kim Kardashian for his 35th birthday. I guess we all know why Kanye could relate to the United Kingdom losing its queen now. Anywho, what is the price tag for this beast? It cost around $750,000, especially considering Ye's taste for customizing everything. Powered by a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12, it punches out 700 plus horsepower and goes from 0 to 60 in a neck-snapping 2.9 seconds. It's loud, aggressive, and completely unapologetic, kind of like Kanye himself. Ye's Aventador has been spotted in gloss black with matte accents, giving it a stealth bomber vibe. It's fitted with those iconic scissor doors, massive air intakes, and angles sharp enough to cut through controversy. It even had its moment in the spotlight when it was crushed. Yes, crushed, by Kim's electric gates. Don't worry, it survived. Probably just left with a bruised eco. Inside, it's all fighter jet swagger. Alcantara, carbon fiber, digital displays, and a start button under a red flip cover that feels more missile launch than engine ignite. It's the kind of car you don't just drive in, you arrive in. Because when you're Kanye West, being subtle isn't part of the design brief. Number 10. Drake Mansory Bushican Phantom. Y'all didn't think the Sixth God was gonna be left out of the fun, did you? Hell no. Closing up the list in unmistakable style is Champagne Papi himself, with his Mansory customized Rolls-Royce Phantom, a build so bold it makes regular luxury look lazy. Price tag? A cool $700,000+. But knowing Drake, there's probably more money in the detailing than most cars in total. The exterior is dipped in a bespoke black and Bushican yellow finish, inspired by the citron fruit known as Buddha's hand, symbolizing happiness and long life in Chinese culture. Subtle flex? Never. Instead of the unusual spirit of ecstasy, Drake's Phantom rocks a custom OVO owl on the hood like it's watching over the 6. Underneath the hood is a 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12 tuned by Mansory to deliver even more torque and quiet dominance. We're talking about 610 plus horsepower and having enough presence to hush a room just by pulling up. Inside, it's rolling art meets VIP lounge. Think quilted leather, brushed aluminum trim, carbon fiber inserts, ambient lighting so smooth it probably shifts with your mood, and rear seating that makes first class on a jet look like coach. And there you have it. The top 10 most expensive cars owned by rappers in 2025. From gold-dipped hypercars to V12-powered mansions on wheels. These rides aren't just vehicles. They're power moves, flexes on 4 wheels, and moving testaments to the grind that made them possible. Which one blew your mind the most? And who do you think will top the list next year? Let us know in the comments, and as always, stay fly, drive faster, and keep your playlist and your garages loud. And whose car collection should we break down next? Let us know and we'll bring the keys.